Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am Sam Mala. Today, I'm going to help you to clarify the confusion that I often find people suffering from or displaying when it comes to the use of some verbs and adjectives, and also the past participle and the past simple of some of those verbs. I'm talking particularly about to lose and then lose and loosen, choose, and all the related confusions around them. As for example, when you find people confusing lost, which is a past participle, and the past simple with loss, which is a noun. So a lot of people actually get confused when using all those. And that is actually what we're going to be doing today. But just before we start, please remember to subscribe if you're new here and to click on the notification button. That being said, I'm going to start off by sharing my screen. As you can see, we want to deal with choose versus choose versus choosed. And remember, this one does not even exist, the one with the D. And then also lose versus lost and loss. And then lose and lose and then lose. Without further ado, let's dive in here. To choose, remember it has double O. To choose is a verb. To choose, and it means to decide what you want from two or more things or possibilities. Some examples: she had to choose between the two men in her life. Ngum, come here and choose your koki. I had to choose between going to school and learning a trade. He had to choose between going to school and learning a trade. It's difficult choosing where to live. In other words, it is difficult choosing where to live. At the party, they were choosing from a variety of food choices. At the party, they were choosing from a variety of food choices. I will go through some of these examples again, this time around highlighting certain things which are very important to note. So if you see, she had to choose between the two men in her life. Often you will find people putting choose here with one O without knowing that the choose with one O actually is a past simple tense of this verb to choose. Secondly, so remember the verb in the infinitive form or in its base form is CHOOSE. Another thing, so you see choosing here, this is the present participle. Choosing present participle. Next, choose, the past simple of to choose. Choose, the past simple of to choose. Choose. He chose a shirt from the many in his wardrobe. He chose, meaning in the past. In the past, he chose, maybe yesterday, maybe this morning, maybe 2 days ago, he chose a shirt from the many in his wardrobe. Yesterday, the selectors chose Ngome as the team's new captain. Yesterday, the selectors chose Ngome as the team's new captain. And now, chosen is the past participle of to choose. Ngorani and Shomet have chosen shooting locations for their next clip. Ngorani and Shomet have chosen. Have is the auxiliary here, and it is accompanying the past participle chosen. So the verb here, the main verb is actually to choose, but conjugated in the past, in the present perfect, okay? In the present perfect, have chosen. When it is done this way, it actually refers to the past. It refers to a past event, okay? Yeah, it refers to a past event, but more or less in the sense of immediate past, and whose action is still somehow continuing in the present. So I take it again. Ngorani and Shomed have chosen shooting locations for their next clip. Okay. Cameroon has been chosen to host the next African Cup of Nations. Cameroon has been chosen to host the next African Cup of Nations. Note, please take note. I said it. I repeat, take note. There is nothing in English as choosed. Wherever you are using choosed, it is wrong. It is wrong. And it's very common too with Francophone learners of English when they generalize the rule of adding ed. So please, there is nothing like choosed in English. No, the past simple tense of the verb to choose, C-H-O-O-S-E, its past simple tense is C-H-O and S-E. So please use choose wherever you find yourself being tempted to use this wrong one. Next, let's not talk about to lose. To lose, to lose, to no longer have something because you do not know where it is. He's always losing his car keys. He's always losing his car keys. If you joke, you will lose a lot of money in that game. If you joke, you will lose a lot of money in that game. To have something or someone taken away from you, at least 600 staff will lose their jobs if the factory closes. At least 600 staff will lose their jobs if the factory closes. She does not want to lose her lone daughter by allowing her travel to a faraway land. She does not want to lose her lone daughter by allowing her travel to a faraway land. We continue with to lose. It can also mean to stop feeling something or to lose confidence in something. His boss is gradually losing confidence in him because he is dishonest. His boss is gradually losing confidence in him because he's dishonest. If a pastor is fake, his followers may lose faith in God. If a pastor is fake, his followers may lose faith in God. To have less of something that you had before. For example, I'm trying to lose weight, so I'm trying to have less weight than I had in the past. So if my weight was, let's say, 100 kilograms, and I'm trying to bring it down to 90, then I say I'm losing weight, or I'm trying to lose weight. He's losing his hair, meaning that the amount of hair on his head or maybe on his body is reducing at the moment as compared to the past. And now we come to lost, which is the past participle and past simple of to lose. And we also have lost, which is L-U-S-T, to lust after somebody. It has to do with some kind of infatuation, okay, fake love or inexistent love, which is much more based just on sexual attraction. We don't get into that. We are talking here about lost, L-O-S-T, which is the past participle and also the past simple tense of to lose. She lost her mother last year. It means her mother died last year. She lost her mother last year. I've lost my ticket. I've lost my ticket. So she lost. Here it is used as a past simple. I've lost. Here is actually I have lost, but we've used the contracted form and we say I've lost my ticket. And in this case, we are using the past participle plus have to construct the present perfect. I lost interest halfway through the book. Past simple. I lost interest halfway through the book. He kept on crying and I lost my patience. He kept on crying and I lost my patience. And then now, loss. Please listen very well. I'm saying loss, not lost. Because lost with a T is the past simple or the past participle. But loss is a noun. And in very simple terms, it means something like the opposite of gain. So if you're not making a gain, you're making a loss. Not a lost, please. You are making a loss. So I bought a house for 2 million francs CFA and sold it back at 1.5 million, making a huge loss. Making a huge loss. Germaine Ahidjo recently died and was buried in Senegal like Ahidjo. What a big loss and shame for Cameroon. Germaine Ahidjo recently died and was buried in Senegal like Ahidjo. What a big loss and shame for Cameroon. Note, kindly note, please. There is nothing in English like, I'm sorry for your lost, because so often, so many times, when you read through a Facebook post or Twitter post or post elsewhere on social media where, for example, someone is regretting to announce the passing away of one of their loved ones, we usually find people saying, I'm so sorry for your loss, sorry for your loss, and they're actually writing it this way, and it's just horrible. That is wrong. Please, you should say you are lost. I'm sorry for your loss, okay? Or what a huge loss for us. Or what a huge loss for our country, for our community, for our kingdom, for humanity, for the world. It is loss, 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 not lost. So don't say you are sorry for someone's lost. No. No, 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 no. It is, I'm sorry for your loss, or I'm sorry about your loss, or I understand your loss and I sympathize with you. And then lose, which many people confuse and think that it has to do anything with to lose with the one O. No. Lose with double O is an adjective and it has nothing to do with to lose. Yes, that's true. It has nothing to do with it. So do not think that it has the same relationship like choose with double O, which is the verb in the basic form or in the infinitive, then plus choose with one O. No, no, that this one here has got nothing to do with to lose, which is one O and SA. This one with the double O S A is an adjective, and it actually means something like not fastened or not firmly held or fastened in place or not tied enough. So some examples, there were some loose wires hanging out of the wall. There were some loose wires hanging out of the wall. So there were wires hanging out of the wall, which were not tight, which were not firmly held together. So they were like, okay, get the point. Yeah. And the nails in the wall had worked themselves loose. The nails in the wall had worked themselves loose. So they can fall off at any moment. Yeah, they can fall off at any moment. The prisoners were so thin that their skin hung loose. The prisoners were so thin that their skin hung loose. You know, when you lose a lot of weight, your body actually shrinks, and yeah, especially if people are poorly treated in the prison, you can imagine maybe their skin hanging loose. By hanging loose, I mean like you can actually see parts of their skin being able to be flapped and produce some kind of noise. That's so bad, and we should not expect that to happen to people. Now we have come to this slide, to loosen. To loosen is connected to lose in the sense that it actually means to cause something to become loose or to make something become loose. The screws holding the bed together had loosened. You see, it has been used here in the past. The past perfect. And we've used it with ed. The past participle is with ed, and the past simple is with ed. I can help you to loosen that shirt. It is too tight for you. I can help you to loosen that shirt. It is too tight for you. So now you have all seen that lose, which is an adjective, and loosen, which is a verb, while these two are connected, they have nothing to do with to lose. Okay, so do not again confuse these words. Neither choose with double O, S-E, choose with one O, which is past simple, chosen, which is the past participle. Do not confuse to lose, which is the verb, to no longer have something, with lost, which is its past participle and its past simple. And loss, which is a noun, L-O-S-S. And do not confuse them with lose, the adjective lose, or the verb to loosen, which means to make something become loose. Okay? So I hope this has helped you. And if it really has done so, I urge you, therefore, to share this video with your contacts, to invite your friends, to invite someone to come and to subscribe to this channel, watch and like the videos here, and invite more people to learn from them. And always feel free, please, to drop your comments, your thoughts, your suggestions, your ideas in the comment section. And I will be happy to reply to them or to respond to them in subsequent videos. Until then, again, until we meet again next week, do take care. Do take care. I am Sam Mala. Bye.